on this third Sunday of Easter we call Earth Sunday. From Mark 4:26 to 34 is the parable of the seeds. Then Jesus said, God's kingdom is like seed thrown on a field by a man who then goes to bed and forgets about it. The seed sprouts and grows. He has no idea how it happens. How can we picture God's kingdom? What kind of story can we use? It's like an acorn. When it lands on the ground, it is quite small, as seeds go. Yet once it is planted, it grows into a huge oak tree with thick branches, and eagles nest in it. Good morning, everyone. Wow, the sun is coming up very early these days. All the snow is gone. I wonder if Robbie is getting ready for spring. Let's call him out. 1, 2, 3. Robbie!
Oh, there you are, Bruce. Can you help me with something?
I'd love to help, Robbie. What's up?
It's it's the Bible reading today. Jesus tells a parabola.
Um, I think you mean a parable.
What's that? It sounds like two steers in a china shop to me.
A parable is a story that seems to be about one thing, but if you look at it very carefully, it is also about something else. If you see them in the second way, they teach you something surprising.
I think I've seen parables in the Bible before.
Oh, for sure. Jesus used lots of them. The parable of the rich man, the parable of the talents, and on and
Anyway,
on.
can you help me with the parable of the seeds from today's gospel lesson? Jesus compares the kingdom to a mustard seed.
I've been meaning to talk to you about using the name kingdom. What Bible do you read?
Well, well, let me see. It says it's the King James version, and I got it from Gideon. Uh, what version do you read?
Well, the King James Bible is an older version. Newer versions have updated the interpretations of the original Greek and Hebrew words and skipped the archaic words like shall and thee and ye and hath. I use the NRSV or something like sometimes the message.
So is there something wrong with the King James version?
Not wrong exactly. What I wanted to mention was the use of the words the kingdom. I prefer to say the word kingdom. It's more gender neutral and less paternalistic and oppressive. It's like a family in the kingdom.
Parabola, parable, paternalistic. Can we get back to my question? In the parable, Jesus compares the kingdom to a mustard seed, which grows into a big bush. Um, well, according to the King James version, anyway.
Aha. Or in the message, it talks about an acorn that grows into a huge oak tree.
I get the idea that Jesus is saying that the kingdom will grow whether it has help from the planter or not.
Yes, that is something that comes across from both versions.
And from the very small seeds, something bigger will inevitably happen. How it happens is a mystery. My Bible says that becometh greater than all herbs, and shooteth out great branches, so that the fowls of the air may lodge under the shadow of it.
And the message version says, Once it is planted, it grows into a huge oak tree with thick branches. Eagles nest in it.
Wait a minute. My imagination has a little bird and a scraggly bushy tree. Your version has an impressive bird and a dominating tree. Isn't that like kingdom rather than kingdom?
Yeah, right, Robbie. You haven't asked me your question yet.
So in the parable, is the mustard seed planted or just planting itself? Will the kingdom come without our help?
That's a good question, Robbie. Yes, I think the seed is sown in the people like you and me and our friends gathered here. Regardless of the direction we head, we live in the hands and space within God and are all part of the kingdom, like family, like together.
Well, I'm into that.
Amen. Amen.